You want to teach online, but you don't want to show your face. And if that hesitation has been the one thing holding you back from creating educational videos, you're not alone. I felt the exact same way. Everything changed when I built a talking AI avatar that now creates my educational videos for me. Watch this. This is my AI avatar, and it does the talking for me. No camera, no filming anxiety, no pressure. And the wild part is that I built this entire setup in under an hour after setting up a simple and productive workflow on my MacBook Air. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I built this talking AI avatar for faceless educational videos, step by step, using a calm and beginner-friendly MacBook workflow. You'll see the tools I use, how they connect together, and how you can recreate this setup even if you don't consider yourself tech savvy at all. If you've ever imagined teaching online, sharing what you know, or building educational content without having to be visible on camera, this workflow makes that possible. And once you finish this video, let me know in the comments if you want more related step-by-step videos on creating faceless educational content like this one. This is Soft Switch, where we make Apple aesthetic simple and stress-free. Hi! Now let's get into the workflow. Everything starts with ideas, because faceless videos only work when the content itself is clear and intentional. Throughout the week, I write down ideas, thoughts, and rough outlines inside Apple Notes. I love this step because it feels low pressure and flexible, almost like jotting thoughts into a personal notebook. Apple Notes syncs across my MacBook, iPhone, and iPad, so whenever inspiration hits, I can capture it instantly. This becomes the foundation for every video I create. Once I have an idea and a loose outline, I move into organizing the script. This is where clarity really comes in. I take my notes and bring them into ChatGPT to help structure everything into a smooth and easy to follow educational script. If you tend to think in multiple directions at once, this step feels like having someone gently organize your thoughts into something calm, logical, and teachable. After that, I save the final version of the script into Google Docs. This becomes my master script. I can edit it on my MacBook, review it on my iPhone, or tweak it on my iPad. Having one clean version of the script removes a lot of mental clutter and makes the entire process feel more intentional. Next comes the part everyone is curious about, the voice. I use 11 Labs to generate the voiceover for my avatar. I open a new project, paste in my script, and generate the voice in one sitting. I love this step because it removes friction. I don't have to record my own voice, worry about how I sound, or redo takes. The voice stays calm, consistent, and aligned with the tone of my content, which is perfect for educational videos. And the voice I use, I created myself in 11 Labs based on a prompt. If you would like more information or a tutorial about 11 Labs, just let me know in the comment. If this already feels easier than traditional filming, just imagine how much lighter content creation feels once this workflow is fully set up. And if this is helpful so far, liking the video really helps this content reach more creators who want a softer way to show up online. Once the voiceover is ready, I move on to creating the avatar itself. I generate my avatar image using Google Whisk AI, and the best part is that it's completely free. This tool is especially good at character consistency, which is really important if you want your videos to feel cohesive over time. When this is your first time creating a character, you start by going to ChatGPT and asking it to create a detailed character text to image prompt. Describe exactly how you want your character to look, including things like glasses, hairstyle, skin tone, body shape, and any other features that feel important to you. You can be as specific or as simple as you like. ChatGPT then turns all of that into a clean, well-structured character prompt. Take that prompt and paste it into Google Whisk AI, which generates the character for you. Once you're happy with how the character looks, you ask Whisk to generate the same character again, but with a clean white background. This step is key because it becomes the base for consistency in future videos, so you don't have to recreate a new character every single time. Then I make sure to save it into a folder in Finder and pin that folder into the sidebar so I can find it fast when creating new videos. After that, Whisk gives you even more flexibility. You can upload a scene you want your character to be in, like an office or workspace. This could be a photo of your own home setup or a simple office background you like. You then ask Whisk to place your character into that scene. Because Whisk allows multiple elements in one image, you can generate different poses and gestures while keeping the background consistent. This makes your videos feel polished and intentional while still giving you variety in how your avatar shows up on screen. After the avatar image is ready, I move on to animating it using AI animation tools. There are a few options out there, but the one that worked best for me is Kling AI, which I use through the Design website. This is the step where the avatar really starts to feel alive. Subtle facial motion keeps it engaging, and suddenly there's a talking presence on screen without me ever needing to film myself. This is usually the moment people realize just how powerful this setup actually is. Inside Zine, you can also do lip sync for short videos, which is perfect for quick clips or social content. Later in the video, I share my personal hack for creating long tutorial videos with voiceover lip sync, so you're not limited to short formats if you want to make more in-depth educational content. You can also use a method that a lot of creators prefer, which is only showing the talking avatar at key moments in the video. For example, you might use the avatar for the opening, a short mid-break, and the final outro. And for the rest of the video, you simply show your educational content on screen while the voiceover explains everything. This approach can feel much easier as a beginner because it reduces the amount of animation work while still giving your video a personal and polished feel. At the end of the day, it really comes down to your own preferences and what feels good to you. For me personally, I love the full process of animating the avatar and making it talk. It challenges me every time to make it a little bit better, a little bit smoother, and a little bit more aligned with my vision. So besides the educational content I'm sharing, I genuinely enjoy the creative process itself and seeing how all the pieces come together into one calm, cohesive video. After I get all of my animated AI avatar clips with lip sync, I bring everything into my editing app. I use CapCut, I layer the animated avatar, the screen recordings of my tutorial content, but this one is also a whole other tutorial on its own. So just let me know in the comments if you are interested. I will create a tutorial on how I edit my educational tutorial videos for you from scratch, step by step. And that's it. This is exactly why Faceless educational videos work so well for quiet creators. You get to focus on teaching instead of performing, on clarity instead of confidence, on sharing value instead of being visible. And the best part of this workflow is that once you've gone through all the steps one time, you can save everything and turn it into a reusable template. From there on, the process becomes much lighter. And for creating longer educational videos with a talking avatar and proper lip sync, I use the Dreamface app. This tool allows you to sync up to 10 minutes of voiceover at a time, which makes it possible to create much longer clips compared to most other tools. That's how you can turn this setup into full, long-form educational content instead of just short videos. Dreamface is part of a paid plan, so it's absolutely not required to get started. You can create great faceless videos without it, but it is an option if you want more flexibility for longer tutorials. I personally chose the yearly subscription. because it made the most sense for me, especially since I plan to create long-form content regularly. It's one of those tools that becomes convenient once you know this is a workflow you want to stick with long-term. The next time you create a video, you can reuse the same avatar, the same animations, and the same overall setup. You only need to focus on writing the script and generating the voiceover and lip sync, or if you feel like it, placing your avatar into a new environment or trying a slightly different pose. Then you simply move on to the educational content you're actually passionate about. That's what makes this workflow simple and easy to follow. It removes unnecessary friction, helps you stay consistent in the long run, and lets you create calmly without overcomplicating things. I'll put all the links for you in the description and in the pinned comment, so you can explore everything yourself at your own pace. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm always happy to help and answer anything you're curious about. If you're enjoying this approach, make sure to subscribe to Soft Switch, because every video here is designed to help you feel more confident using Apple and AI tools without overwhelm. Before we finish, let's quickly bring it all together. With this setup, you can teach online without showing your face. You can create consistent educational content using your MacBook with a simple workflow. You can build a workflow that feels calm, aesthetic, and sustainable. And you don't need hours of setup time or advanced technical skills to make it work. If this video helped you imagine a new way of creating, give it a like and subscribe for more educational content as a new macOS user, using AI tools to teach, create, and share what you're passionate about. This is Soft Switch, where we make Apple aesthetic simple and stress-free. See you in the next one.